The eyes tell the stories that voices can't. A look of love, fear, or regret speaks more clearly than words ever will. Real affection can't be rehearsed. It lives in the little things. You'll see it in a glance before you'll ever hear it in a sentence. Pain doesn't just fade with time, it fades when you choose to grow through it. Holding on keeps the wound fresh. Reflecting helps it heal. When you face the ache, you invite wisdom in. Let your sorrow teach you, not chain you. Healing isn't forgetting, it's learning how to carry the memory differently. Scars don't vanish, but they stop bleeding when seen with compassion. Let what hurt you become the ground where your strength stands. Transform the ache into something meaningful. The pain we survive always leaves a trace, but not all traces are burdens. Some become maps of who we've become. The lesson is the part pain gives us as it leaves. Don't just recover or rise wiser. A father's love doesn't always come in spoken words or soft embraces. Sometimes it arrives in unspoken sacrifice, in quiet reliability. You'll find it in his consistency more than his compliments. Real love often works behind the scenes, without needing applause. His voice may be quiet, but his care echoes in everything he does. Look into his eyes, they hold more than he ever says. A father's heart shows up in his actions. Love, for him, is proven, not pronounced. Protection isn't always bold or obvious. Sometimes it's a quiet presence, a steady support, a silent shield. It's someone standing beside you, not in front of a crowd. Real guardianship needs no spotlight. Forgiveness is powerful, but it's not blind. You can choose peace without inviting pain back in. Let go of the weight, but remember who handed it to you. Grace doesn't mean forgetting the lesson. Some bridges deserve to be rebuilt, but only with truth and accountability. Not all ruins need to stay ruins. If both hearts have grown, the crossing can be stronger than before. But never return to what broke you if nothing's changed. Your journey isn't meant to be weighed or compared. It's yours alone to carry. Others may not understand the roads you've walked, and that's okay. The strength you've built in silence is real. Honor your path, even if no one else claps for it. You don't need to explain the miles you've traveled to those who only saw your destination. This life is yours raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic. Walk it boldly, without shrinking to fit someone else's comfort. Let your truth be louder than their doubts. Your instincts are whispers from the deepest part of you. They speak before logic can catch up, warning you when something isn't right. Listen closely, they rarely lie. That inner nudge is your soul trying to protect its peace. Sometimes your body knows before your mind does. A quiet discomfort, a strange silence. It's your intuition sounding the alarm. Don't silence it just to stay comfortable. Trust the voice inside that wants to keep you whole. Safety isn't found in silence. It's found in connection. Just because someone is calm doesn't mean the space is safe. Real safety welcomes your truth, not just your presence. Be where your voice can live freely, not just where your body fits. The quiet isn't always gentle. Sometimes it's a red flag in disguise. When silence feels like walking on eggshells, it's not peace, it's suppression. Notice who listens and who only hears themselves. That difference will tell you everything. If someone goes out of their way to light up your smile, they care. Laughter isn't just joy, it's effort, time, and intention wrapped into one. When they stay present through your words, that's presence with purpose. Attention is the purest form of affection. When they remember your small joys and make space for your voice, that's more than kindness, it's emotional honesty. You'll never have to wonder where you stand with someone who truly sees you. Genuine care makes itself known in the little things. Some people come back not because you changed, but because they see the truth they once ignored. They realize too late that what they traded away can't be replaced. Their return is not always a compliment, it's often a consequence. Remember, not every apology deserves a reunion. When they left, they thought they'd find something better. But sometimes, what looks easy turns out empty. They come back because what they lost was rare, not because they've grown. Their regret isn't your responsibility. Just because they come back doesn't mean they belong. What you offered was real, and it wasn't appreciated the first time. Let their return be a reminder of your value, not an invitation to forget. What was lost wasn't yours, it was theirs to mourn. These signs prove that someone is missing you madly. They check your old messages and photos often, reliving memories just to feel close to you. Your name slips into their conversations unexpectedly. Even when you're not around, you're on their mind. They stay online hoping you'll message. That last scene becomes a quiet obsession. They ask mutual friends about you, pretending it's casual, but their heart is anything but. They mention random things that remind them of you. A song, a place, a smell, anything. They seem restless or distracted because their thoughts keep wandering to you. They react to your posts almost instantly, as if they've been waiting just to feel a little closer. They randomly bring up old memories, trying to see if you remember them too. They try to make you laugh, even from afar, missing your smile more than anything. They message late at night, because that's when the missing hurts the most. The truest thing you ever gave was yourself, fully and honestly. You weren't the mistake. They were the ones who couldn't see clearly. Let them carry the weight of what they let slip away. You didn't lose, you just made space for something real to arrive.